Hiram I. Bears was born 13 April 1875 in Peru, Indiana. As a child, he got into a lot of trouble, frequently getting into fights and defying those in authority positions above him, including his parents. In addition to the trouble he got into, he also had difficulty in school but managed to do well enough to continue his education. As a young boy, he found an interest in horses and became a good rider, winning a horse race when he was only 6. Along with his love of horses, he was also a good athlete and enjoyed playing football and baseball. When he was a teenager, his father got him into the Notre Dame Preparatory School, where he continued playing sports, getting into fights and playing pranks on the teachers and other students. Although he completed the first year, even making the honor roll for a few months, he was not allowed to return. After accepting a large donation from his father, DePauw University accepted Hiram, and while there, he played on the school football team. The next year, he was not accepted back to DePauw, and his father sent him to yet another school along with his brother. Norwich University in Northfield, Vermont was a military school and did not tolerate Hiram's pranks and troublemaking. After the first couple months, he planned to leave but was convinced to stay by his brother Braxton. He played football and again found himself in trouble several times, and on one occasion threw a potato at a waiter in the mess hall. Hiram and his brother made it through the first year at Norwich and the second as well, but at the age of 21, Hiram had enough of school and was looking for something more adventurous. Bears was commissioned in the United States Marine Corps on 26 May 1899 and was promoted to the rank of captain on 23 July 1900. Hiram Bears was known as Hiking Hiram because of his long-range reconnaissance missions behind enemy lines. In 1901, he was stationed in the Philippines, where he earned the Medal of Honor for heroism in combat on the island of Semper, where he held and led a successful attack on a heavily defended insurgent position. His citation reads as follows: "The President of the United States of America, in the name of Congress, takes pleasure in presenting the Medal of Honor to Colonel, then Captain, Hiram I. Bears, Marine Corps Service Number 0-1102, United States Marine Corps, for extraordinary heroism while serving with the 1st Regiment Marines, 1st Marine Brigade, in action at the junction of the Catacan and Sohatan Rivers, Samar, Philippine Islands, 17 November 1901. Colonel Bears, second in command of the columns upon their uniting ashore in the Sohatan River region, made a surprise attack on the fortified cliffs and completely routed the enemy, killing 30 and capturing and destroying the powder magazine, 40 guns, rice, food, and curtails. Due to his courage, intelligence, discrimination, and zeal, he successfully led his men up the cliffs by means of bamboo ladders to a height of 200 feet. The cliffs were of soft stone of volcanic origin in the nature of pumice and were honeycombed with caves. Tons of rocks were suspended in platforms held in position by the vine cables in readiness to be precipitated upon people below. After driving the insurgents from their position, which was almost impregnable, being covered with numerous trails lined with poison spears, pits, etc., he led his men across the river, scaled the cliffs on the opposite side, and destroyed the camps there. Colonel Bears and the men under his command overcame incredible difficulties and dangers in destroying positions which, according to reports from old prisoners, had taken 3 years to perfect, were held as a final rallying point, and were never before penetrated by white troops. Colonel Bears also rendered distinguished public service in the presence of the enemy at Samar, Philippine Islands on 19 January 1902. As always, stay salty devils, Semper Fi, and carry on.